He's Dan Wetzel from Yahoo Sports. I saw the article, Ultimate Poker's legal online betting foray could be a game changer in the United States. Let me start with that, Dan. What is it and where are we headed with this, with Vegas and other cities?
Well, Nevada passed legislation that allows online poker inside the state of Nevada. So if you live in Nevada or you're just visiting Nevada, you can go on the internet and play and gamble with ultimatepoker.com and play poker the way people were doing it for a while with the Caribbean companies and offshore sites. But then the feds came in and, money was seized. You have no idea if your money's secure. This is an American company. Station Casinos mostly owns the company. It's based in Las Vegas. And it's the first of what there'll soon be 6 or 7 sites just in Nevada, but it's the first basically fully legal, fully secure, money secure American online poker site. So it's small, although they've dealt 1 million hands in like 2 weeks. But it's the small start of what I think will be what could be a very big boom.
What about gambling? And you caught my attention later in your column where you talked about betting on NFL games with your smartphone at an NFL site.
Well, I've been covering the gambling, the legalization of gambling, whether it's the poker, anything online, or the sports wagering, more particularly, pretty significantly the last couple of years, because I think it's the potential biggest change in the way sports are consumed in America. And if you go to Europe, you go to England, you can bet on the sporting events everywhere. You go in, it would be the same way in America. You can walk in and buy a lottery ticket, and you can put $20 down on a Cowboy game or something like that. And that's eventually where there's a lot of market push to get to. The online stuff is if Nevada itself is allowing online poker and other sites, other states, such as New Jersey and Pennsylvania, are considering online blackjack and online craps, all sorts of a full casino experience online, then how long, at least in Nevada, do they allow sports book betting, sports wagering on your phone or on your computer from the home? At the same time, again, there's a lot of prongs to this. We also have the lawsuit or the move by the state of New Jersey to violate the 1992 federal law that says essentially you can only wager on sports in Nevada. Now, they've been sued by a consortium of the leagues and the U.S. Justice Department in a case called NCAA versus Christie, Chris Christie, the governor. That will eventually go to probably the Supreme Court in the next couple of years. But if New Jersey can win that case, then they'll start taking sports wagering at their Atlantic City casinos. And again, with the same prong where we're now looking at casino games online, how long would it be? Believe me, this is where it's headed. This is what they're trying to get. Could you sports wager online? And you don't have to be at a sit-down computer. You could do that, obviously, on your phone or whatever we're using in the next 5-10 years. And at that point, again, it's sort of a tidal wave is coming that you would think, unless it gets stopped. But each one of these incremental advancements kind of sets you up to where you can see, hey, I'm sitting at the New York Giants game, and now I'm betting on what the second half score is going to be. I don't have to call my bookie. I can just do it through the government, through a reputable casino, and go from it there.
Short on time. I appreciate it, Dan, you joining us, and you can see the entire column on yahoosports.com. Thank you, Danny.
Thanks, Dan.
All right, Dan Wetzel. I see where you can go to like a soccer match in Europe. You can bet. There's a concession stand. You can bet right next to the concession stand. I don't know if that's where we're headed, but I do think the convenience of betting, when people look at the amount of money that can be made, and that's usually follow the money, I think that's what's going to happen.